y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're out here in the east end of Toronto. We're about to start a brand new series. Here we're about to lay stone on the front of this home. I want to give you a walkthrough, show you what it's like, show you what I'm about to do, and that's what's coming up. And that's what's coming up in today's video. So let's dive right into it. Okay, so what we have here, we're gonna go with stone, 1 foot return, going all the way up there. Here's some correction that needed to be done up there. I'm gonna show you guys in a few minutes. So we're gonna go straight up. I'm gonna close this door here. So we're gonna go right up with stone, right along here. Going over here like I mentioned earlier. So I just see here this concrete ledge. This concrete ledge came out a little bit too much, so they're gonna have to cut piece off later on, because we need to measure from this wall here 4.5 inches. That's where we need to start our stone. So that's how this side looks. I'm gonna take you over the other side and show you the other side. And this is the stone that we're using. It's a popular stone, Permican. It's from Brampton Bricks. Trying to find the name of the stone for you guys. When I find it, I'll let you guys know. But this is the stone. It's a 3-dimension stone. It's a Permican. We're gonna make a 1 foot return right over here as well. I'm gonna go a little bit more out so that way you guys can see the top section. So as you can see, gone all the way up there, come back there. And we're gonna put stone all the way over, and we're gonna cover the entire front with stone. So that's what's coming up in today's video. So with no further ado, let's dive right into the video. But before I jump into the video, as always, give your boy Ryan a thumbs up and subscribe for more upcoming video like this one. Let's dive right into it. That you have to do before you go ahead and start. Here I'm setting up a piece of, here I'm just setting up a template, that way I can buck my stone on this here, so that way I can maintain straight garage door. So the reason why I'm putting this up here, putting it up that way I can just buck my stone right onto it. I'm gonna remove this Tyvek down here. That way we can install our weaving plastic. After we're gonna tape the sleeve. Okay, so finished the door taping. Now we're gonna go over that side. turn it up this side. This side is okay where she is. We're only making a 1 foot return around that side. Over here, gonna clean off our foundation. Now we're gonna install weeping plastic over here. Also install a straight edge right onto the wall so we can come right out with our stone. Finish our private installation, we're going to measure from the top, come all the way down. Just going to keep on marking and change. Just off an inch joint right onto the reach down to the bottom. The reason why I'm marking 10 inches because 10 inches is the biggest size stone I have. You want to do this so that way you know whether or not if you need to put a cut. If you take a mark and you need to put a cut, you want to put the cut at the bottom of the foundation ledge rather than go all the way up to the top. So down here we have 3 inches. So now you need to go measure the smallest size stone you have to see if it's 3 inches. So this is perfect. The smallest size stone, 3 inches. So I just need to right up where my mark is. So I measure from the top, come all the way down. I'll just see here, this stone is right where my mark is, so that way we know that we're right on band. So the next step you want to do, you want to measure from the wall. You want to bring your stone 4.5 inches to the, you want to have 4.5 inches from the wall to the edge of your stone. That's how we're going to start our wall, 4.5 inches. This is where this one will be. Now we need to do the same thing over the other side of the garage. So that way we know once we reach right up to the top of the garage, we're gonna be perfectly go right across rather than need to put a cut above the garage. So guys, I thought the camera was recording earlier. Being as it wasn't recording, I just want to go through and explain to you why I did. I just want to go back through and explain to you why I do what I did here. Okay, so I put 2 pieces of stone right here because I want to have a space in the middle here as a space so that the water, if there's any water were to go behind the wall later on, it will escape and go through right here rather than put one solid piece of stone. Like for instance, put one piece like this right there. That way you wouldn't have the space in the middle for the weeping hole. So I break it right here so that way I can have the hole in the middle. Another thing I did here, I put some brick ties right on my first coast down at the bottom of the foundation here. Another thing you want to bear in mind, you want to measure from the back of your wall, come out to the edge of the stone. You want to have 4.5 inches to the outside edge of your stone. It's very important to have a 1 inch cavity space, or maybe a 1/2 inch would be fine. but usually we go with 4.5 from the back of the wall, because sometimes you might go up and the wall is not plumb, and by the time you get up there it's half an inch you have for cavity space rather than half an inch, rather than 1 inch that you started with down here. So it's very important to work with 4.5 inches. So if you were to go up and you have the wall that is not plumb, you won't fall in any problem as you go up. Same thing over here, you want to measure to have 4.5 inches from the wall to the edge of your stone. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought my camera was recording and I was explaining to you guys, but yeah. And here I put this bad boy on the wall here, so that way I can buck my stone right into it. Another thing I did here, I measure from the top, come right down. I measure 10 inches. The biggest size stone I have is 10 inches, and I measure 10, another 10 plus a half an inch, and I did the same thing, come right down to the bottom, so that way I can work up to reach right up there without have to do a cut to go across my garage door. Don't use no more of the glue there, nice. Only thing when I look even, I just show someone on back like me. Yeah. 14 inches. As we go up, I'm gonna put a line in the corner here to use to maintain the straightness of the wall. For now, we just need to build the corner up a little bit before we go ahead and put the line there. So being as I have a big stone here, I like to have more brick ties, so I'm going to put another brick tie here again. Nail in the last hole in the bottom of the brick ties. Hold way better. We're just gonna butter the face off her. Just gonna measure here 13 inches. For your head joint, so this would classify as your head joint, this would classify as a bed joint as we go in the video. And right here I said head joint and bed joint, that way you know what I'm talking. We're going with a 1/2 inch joint as we go up. Now that we have this one here, we're going to take a measurement for a big piece, 6.5. So this half hour that we cut, now we're going to measure. The way you want to measure, you want to put your tape right at the edge of this stone that's already laid. Come right out to the edge of this one. This cut would be 10 inches. This would be the one that goes here. Okay, so we have to go get one long line in the corner and stuff like this. I'll go sit up this careful. Straightforward and simple, guys. Once you get the hang of it, learn the rules, how to lay stone, become a piece of cake. Okay guys, so we finish over this side, reach right up to the top of our garage door. I go 1/4 inch above, just have it here sit for it to dry properly before we're gonna go through and do the wire brush. Now we're gonna work over here. As you said, as I demonstrated earlier, we have our 10 inches mark from the top of the garage come right down to the bottom. We're just gonna work up for those marks as we go up. Okay, so work our way above the garage. So we take our scene in the corner here. Remember, you want to fold up, just got to cut off a little piece from this. We're good.
Make it clap, clap. 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 Make it clap, clap.
Okay guys, well there you have it. If you get value from this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more upcoming video like this one. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.